Capricorn, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. This is interesting. You might have strong Virgo in your chart. I just did the Virgo reading and they also started the reading with the Tower. So there's something here that's changing. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? And your potential outcome? So looking here, bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles, that's your energy. This is about you setting yourself up for some sort of long-term happiness, long-term success, long-term stability. You are definitely a planner. You are somebody who likes to not just understand the end goal, but how do you get there? What is the strategy to get there? How realistic is it every step along the way? That's definitely the energy that I'm picking up on. But there's something here that's changing for you. You are getting some sort of sudden realization with this Tower energy. Knight of Pentacles is influencing it. And so there's something here that you're learning. There's something, this does feel like some sort of awakening, that your eyes are opening up to some sort of path that might be different than what you're used to, or a different approach to things here with you and your energy. So Capricorn can get very rigid in the structures that you place for yourself, meaning that you've really set up your path and you've said, okay, this is how I want it to go. These are the steps that I need to take. And you really don't let yourself kind of consider other options along the way. It does feel like that might be changing for you, where you might need to be able to pivot a little bit more frequently, or just create this flexibility here so that you're not so stuck on a path that if it doesn't go exactly the way that you want it to go, it's not a failure. It just means you need to try a different route. It's not impossible that way. And what you need to focus on is the King of Swords energy. So King of Swords is about being very clear. That King of Swords, it's a very objective viewpoint, because this is really removing your emotions, looking at things from a different perspective. That King of Swords really thinks things through. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, I mean, you're coming through with some pretty strong energy here. And with this King of Swords, there is this mental clarity that comes with everything. So really get clear on exactly what it is that you want. Get clear on maybe what needs to change, what needs to go away. The King of Swords is also really good at removing things. I mean, you can see it here. He's holding a sword. I mean, he's not holding it just to hold it. There's something about removing the things that just don't belong on your path, or just don't belong there in general. I can see here in the past, Seven of Swords showing up. So this indicates to me that you aren't seeing something clearly. The Seven of Swords, it usually is. It's like deceit or manipulation, but it doesn't mean that somebody else was necessarily manipulating you, although that could be the case. Somebody could have been gaslighting you in the past, because that is definitely a Seven of Swords type of energy. But this, in this context, feels a lot like you just weren't seeing things the right way or very clearly. And there was something that you needed to modify about the vision that you had, the path that you're going down. And that's where this Tower energy came in. It was like, you're acting under one illusion, but that's an illusion. That's not reality. Something here needs to be made known to you. That's what this current energy feels like. And what this is doing for you. So from a strength standpoint, this is an interesting card to show up as a strength. So it's the Two of Swords. It's standing at a crossroads, not really sure what to do. That is very unlike you. But what you're actually doing in this situation is you're evaluating all of your options individually. You're really trying to figure out which one is going to be the best fit for you right now. Whereas maybe in the past that wasn't the case. Maybe in the past you didn't really consider other options because you had that very rigid, I'm going to go down this path and that's it. That's the way that I'm going to go. And so it feels like the strength here is actually creating enough flexibility that you're considering other options, that you're really weighing all of these paths that are presented to you. Seven of Pentacles is showing up in your near future. This is about an investment. This is long-term. This is about your happiness. What do you need to do? This also tells me that you've already planted the seeds. When it comes to your long-term growth, you're you've already done a lot of work. You're at the point now where you might be starting to see some of the fruit of the labor that you've put in over a period of time. Definitely years here. This doesn't feel like you just started it last week. So what you're seeing is the benefits of the work that you've done previously. And this is where your eyes really need to be open to. Maybe you're starting to see things, maybe the fruits of your labor. So all of these things becoming reality might look different and might feel different than what you would have expected when you planted the seeds. I keep getting the number 7. This number 7's out here a couple times. So this might have been 7 years ago. This might be something that you started back in 2017, and now you're at the point of starting to see all of these things come to life, and you're like, you know what, I need to change course here. Still focused on your long-term happiness, you're going to go there, but there's something about whatever it is that you're experiencing right now that is causing you to shift a little bit. It's because your eyes are open to other possibilities. When I look at how the universe is shaping the situation, so I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles, this is your long-term stability. Definitely what you're focused on. Love to see it. This is also one of the marriage cards within tarot, so there might be something here connected to family, building a family, entering into that type of relationship, or if you're already in that type of relationship, really allowing that to kind of continue. Justice. So justice with the 10 of Pentacles. This could really be some sort of marriage contract. Doesn't have to be the case. That just came to mind. But with the Justice card, this tells me that there's a lot of balance that's happening here. There's something where the universe is trying to keep you on your journey, but it doesn't mean that you have to stay on the exact same path that you had previously laid out. 9 of Cups is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is about going after your dreams, getting what you want, all of it. I am seeing here in your potential outcome, the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, it's carrying a lot of burdens. It's really doing the work that you need to do in order to get exactly what it is that you want. Even if it's temporary, because I've never known a Capricorn to shy away from work. I mean, you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about work. And it's about, okay, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do what I need to do in order to have the life I want for myself. And so seeing the 10 of Wands show up here doesn't feel like a negative, except for the fact that it's still not a negative. It does feel temporary, but it does feel like maybe you need to put down some of these burdens, really only take on the responsibilities you need to take on right now in this moment, as opposed to take on everything all at once. Let's get some additional details here. Tell me about the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Going after exactly what you want. Your heart's desire here. Some sort of emotional fulfillment, which is interesting because I'm not getting a lot of emotions here. What I'm getting is a lot of mental clarity, and I'm getting a lot of longevity. And so I do like to see when I see more cups showing up. So your head and your heart are coming into an alignment here. King of Swords, King of Swords. So getting very clear on exactly what you want, but it's also, you can see it here. The two kings are represented differently, but in this one here, so yes, the sword, very prominent in this one, but here you can see that the person is cutting things out. So it's the mental clarity connected with release. Both are significant, both have equal weight in this situation. So you need to really get clear on what needs to go as well as what needs to stay. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Devil energy. So you're showing up here. I got that energy. I didn't know if that was really going to be the case. I want to say pulling the wool over your own eyes, because that's the phrase that I just got, but it was just, you were seeing things through one specific lens, and you weren't obviously intentionally deceiving yourself. That would be silly, but you were seeing things in a very rigid way, breaking that pattern, moving in a different direction, creating some flexibility along the way. That's really going to be in your best interest here. With the 2 of Swords, I'm getting the High Priestess. So when it comes to evaluating your options, trust your instincts. You're in a really good place. You feel very centered and grounded. I'm not picking up any kind of chaotic energy from you. And so this tells me that you are going to trust your instinct. So if you have, let's say, 2 paths presented to you, you're going to recognize that one is going to be more beneficial than the other. One is going to give you exactly what you want, maybe with less obstacles or something along the way where it just feels like that's the better option for you, you're going to be able to trust your instincts. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles, investing. So this is building something with another person. So you might be either in some sort of relationship or trying to enter into some sort of relationship here. I'm not picking up a lot of the other person. I'm picking up a lot of your energy, but this tells me that you do want to grow and develop something with another person. That Three of Pentacles is working together with somebody, and with the investment connected to it, it is about building something together long term, which the 7 and the 3 add up to the 10. So we have the 10 of Pentacles sitting out here. So let's get that card. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Let's get the Justice. 5 of Wands. This indicates to me that no matter what happens here, no matter what disappointment you end up going through, you never lose sight of your goals. You also recognize that if one door closes, another one opens, because this 4 of Cups that's showing up here, there is an unexpected offer, and it usually comes when you least expect it. And so there's something about kind of almost a divine timing or a divine guidance in this, where every time that you experience some sort of loss, you suddenly gain something much more valuable, more in line with what you want. The Justice with the 5 of Wands indicates to me that you are very good at overcoming any obstacles or challenges that come up in your path. You're very grounded. That Justice, your head and your heart are in alignment. So that's what helps you kind of navigate any of these obstacles or challenges that present themselves. With the 9 of Cups, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So King of Swords out here twice, King of Pentacles out here twice. This tells me that you're very focused on your own happiness here, your own longevity, setting yourself up for the future that you want. I mean, that's really your ultimate goal. And it's showing up in your cards. I mean, what you want and the way that you're behaving are very much in alignment. You're not acting contrary to your own best interests here. With the 10 of Wands, I'm getting the Sun. I was getting that temporary card or that energy when I put the 10 of Wands down. And so showing up with the Sun, it does indicate that the work that you're doing, you are going to get the benefits of it. This does feel temporary, where it feels like right now you're taking on a lot of responsibility, but it is meant to make you happy in the long run. And so again, it does feel temporary. Those Wands. Let me get some additional guidance on those Wands. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. How do we navigate? Yeah. So Ace of Wands showed up, strength, and the King of Cups. You're going to have to find a way to take that 10 of Wands and really kind of whittle it down so it's only an Ace of Wands, so that you are reducing the burdens. So if these are temporary tasks, get them off your to-do list, be able to move forward. Because the King of Cups, there's some sort of emotional fulfillment. When you get through this period of taking on a lot of responsibilities, doing a lot of work, the happiness that's on the other side is connected to your emotional fulfillment. So I love to see this, because the King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles are all out here. And this is a lot of, the only one not showing up is the King of Wands. So this indicates to me, but you have the Ace of Wands showing up. So you are kind of stepping into this Emperor, Empress type of energy, where you're really just bringing things together, really moving into this solid pattern for yourself, this solid chapter, this way forward. It does require some strength, because that flexibility does feel uncomfortable. So Capricorn, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.